All right. So I meant to say this in other videos, but I just don't want to redo them because they're too long. So I run again, like I said, cover three is my standard. If they're beating me in the middle, I run cover two. I also run cover two in the red zone because seam streaks can kill you in the red zone. So you don't want to run cover three. So from like the 20 in, so the literal red zone, maybe 18 in, I would not run cover three. I'd run cover two or cover four. The problem with cover two is because cover the middle of the field. Problem with cover two is sometimes those deep zones will literally just run out of bounds, and if they're scrambling, you can throw it. But I think they can do that cover four. So cover two is the best in the red zone. But here we go. This is cover three cloud and the nickel 3-3 mint. This is probably the worst run defense, but it has a good blitz that you can do out of it. It does take some practice, so I would recommend taking time to practice it before you try it in a game because it can take a little bit to get used to pressing the buttons pretty fast. The only difference is in the coach suggestions or coach adjustments, you want to auto defensive flip on off. So if you are going between these different defenses, if you're covering mint, you want it on off. If it's on, it's not the end of the world. It just may look a little different than what you're used to. But if you run these other ones and you have it on off, it might mess you up. So just remember, if you're running mint, have it on off. But you could just have it on for all of them. It would just be different right and left, which can be confusing. But it's just better if it's on off. So that's all I'm going to say. Better on off. It can be done on though. That way you never have to keep going back and forth. So I do remember to come here when I'm doing that. Mint has been the defense I'm trying to run the most now, and I've had some success. I don't call any of these stunts. There's only three, which is the toms and the exit. So come out and cover three cloud. Let's see. Let's get them in a pass. We'll do dagger. So I will shade underneath like always. And then I will show blitz with my linebackers right on the D-pad R1. And then this is pretty much the standard shell right here. So this is pretty much what you want to do most of the time in mint. If they're killing you over the middle, since you're showing blitz, like they're doing some quick slants or something like that, you may just keep them normal. This blitz is, the four-man rush is pretty good. But if you think they're going to run, or actually what you want to do most of the time, assuming they're going to run, is be right here. So that way you can come around right here to get the gap, assuming they run like to the left, like 95% of the runs do. So that is the basic, exact same thing for cover two. You'll show blitz if they let me do it. They're glitched out, but again, they'd be right here, just the same. Exact same for cover four quarters. And then I know I've got man on here. If you ever run man, I would not recommend showing blitz if you ever do man, so don't do that. Cover three cloud, like I said, shade down, show blitz. Now the thing that makes mint good is it has a built-in blitz that you can do. Now they are not working. Okay, we're going to try choose a new play. It is glitching out, and it only does this in practice mode. So I'll show you the run defense actually while I'm here. So we'll do an inside zone, shade underneath, show blitz. And then, like I said, I like to go about right here. Nothing exact. And then you sometimes you'll be able to do that. Not every time. So I kind of stand over the right guard a little bit to his left shoulder. And then assume he's going to be running right here. So that works. But again, a lot of people that are good, if you ever play online, I know you don't play online a lot, they like to run a duo. So let's try duo. And then again, I'm always going to assume that he's running to the left because that's where most runs are. So, but he's going to be running straight at me. That is where they can get you. So if you're in that, if you know that they like to run duo a lot, it may be a good idea to just stay right here. Just so you're not getting destroyed by that right guard. So if you know they like to run duo from a certain formation, and you notice it again with me from this formation that they're running it in, I would stand here, and this may even work against inside zone. So I cannot tackle this guy. Wow. Okay, so let's choose a new play. Let's try inside zone. I know I'm doing some little experimenting while I'm on the video, and I should have done this earlier. Inside zone, shade underneath, show blitz. Let's see if instead of being right here, which worked really good against inside zone, let's see if we do this like we did with 3-3 stack. Okay, so that is the key. Again, I can't cannot tackle him. So the key is being on the same side as the running back, but slightly to the right side of his butt. So if he's over here, I'd be over here. If he's on the left, I'd be a little over here. But since he's on the right, it probably doesn't need to be exact. Just right on the butt of the right D tackle. Again, no tackle. That's what I get. So it seems like it's actually a pretty good run defense. I just need to be running it different. I should have tried that. Now, this is what makes Mint good, and this is where you would need to get good at doing these little adjustments. And so I'd recommend practicing. So you will show blitz. Sometimes they come up. I don't know why they do it, but I would recommend, if you've got this guy, probably to push him back if you've got time. But here's where the Mint comes good. So you show blitz, and then what I want you to do is you're going to blitz the right linebacker. So I know I showed you earlier you could do this where you come over here, you click X while selected, and then right for blitz, or you can double tap right on the D-pad, and then it's always going to be square and X for this formation. Click X, blitz. So this is going to be the blitz right here. And then what you want to do is contain. So this guy right here, this left edge, he is going to be the one that comes free, assuming they don't block the running back. Now this is a run play, so while we'll pick a pass play after we try this out, let's confirm that the run defense works. I still can't tackle him, and that was just normal tackle. Okay. So let's choose a new play. I'm going to choose one that goes deep down the field so they don't throw it really fast. Let's see. Let's run Hail Mary, just to show you how well it can work. But I don't want the running back to block, actually. Hold on a second. We'll do one like verticals right here, like gum strips. So again, shade underneath. I wouldn't do this against this formation, but I'm just going to show you for an example. Show blitz with your linebackers, blitz the right linebacker, and then you're going to contain. So this guy right here on the left should come free, and then like normal, you will have your user just where you would be always. So you always want to make it look the same if you are doing this. So your blitz always look the same, your run defense always look the same. So I'm just going to be right here, assuming that he's going to run, so I would be right here. And he should come open. Yep, there he goes. So you did see him come free right there, but of course he passed it to the running back. So let's show blitz, and then let's have, he should not be up here. Let's actually, I'm going to take away this running back just to show the blitz coming in. Again, blitz the right linebacker, contain. So you've got 5 guys coming right now. It can work with 4, and I can show you that in a second. But this should have that guy come open. Okay, he's just quick throwing it. I wonder if you can see. No, you can't. Anyways, Keaton, you'll have to believe me. It does come, and it works against users. The computer's just so good at throwing quick stuff, especially on Heisman. But again, show blitz, shade underneath. I don't like how these guys put pressure. So what you could do is you press triangle and then give cushion. Even though that's a lot, you'd get beat deep. And then you blitz the right linebacker, either by the double tap or coming here, clicking X, blitzing them. Getting your run fits, R1, and that guy should come open. So yeah, let's try it with cover 2. Maybe cover 2 will work. That should work. He did get blocked. Wow, I'm not showing you good videos of this. I apologize as I... Practice mode has been atrocious. Okay. Blitz him. Contain R1, L1. He should come free. Again, we'll see. Oh, what happened is he got bumped by the tight end. So that is that blitz. Let me see if I can choose another play that'll work. Maybe even Hail Mary would work. Verticals. We'll try this verticals right here. I just want to show you that it can come in. Boom. Okay, so you see him coming in there. It did take some time, and I wasn't using it. I was just watching him blitz. So it does come in. That is what makes Mint good. Again, cover 2, red zone area. You can contain if they're running. It's got decent run defense, as we've seen. So that's my favorite, but getting that blitz down can take some time. And I will send you some videos of it working against actual people and working really fast. But the thing is, I did have quick jump on that guy in my ultimate team. But those are all those defenses. And then, yeah, that's all I've got. If you've got any questions, let me know.